And I think this is going to be a game where Carson Beck kind of, if the last couple weeks were be games where he silenced the doubters, this is going to be a game and going forward where he says, "Hey, it's not Brock Bowers. I'm not doing it because of him. I'm not doing it because of these guys. Edwards would have been my number one guy, but I think this is where Carson Beck kind of cements himself as either I'm going up or I'm just going to be another guy that's a Georgia quarterback."
Very, very nicely said, nicely brought out that he has grown. I have loved watching him grow more comfortable over the course of the season. I think a big part for him is when the season started, he knew he had big shoes to fill, but he has grown more and more comfortable every week. It really showed 100% during the Kentucky game. And I would like to think that since Georgia has been doing this playing up to the competition thing this year, with Florida being 5-2 this year instead of being like the maybe 3-4 that we thought they would be at this point in the season, I'm thinking he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out guns blazing.
Yeah, Sean, you made a good point about his the emotion. Like, he had been composed and that kind of stuff. And I think he finally, that Kentucky game, he kind of showed a little excitement, jumping around on the players, people picking him up and that kind of stuff. That does the world of, the difference for a quarterback like that, having the butterflies, having those big shoes to fill. But I think last week also kind of made him, I'm hoping it kind of gave him a little more humility too, because he did have that pick. And he didn't play his best. Like, he came out of that Kentucky game and then kind of messed around with Vanderbilt a little bit. We did win the game and everything, that kind of stuff. But maybe he's coming back. Maybe that he had kind of a up and a down, and maybe he'll bring them two together. In that Florida game. So, but yeah, the main thing with him is just keeping excitement. I think with him is just he needs to keep it pumped up because he's going to be needed as one of those leaders. So Brock's going to be on the sideline. He'll be the leader. Not on the field, but I'm sure he'll be like Kobe and the rest of those guys.
Still chatting, still talking, still doing
still
that. Well,
talking,
look,